more on the way. And this is a long-term event. We were hit hard, and it's going to take a while to recover. But this community is resilient, and we're going to recover together. But this community has also been giving to other communities for years. When other people have disasters, we're doing taking up collections or sending people to help them. So now they're coming to help us. So it's just a great feeling to see them rolling into town, in the caravans and have our back and rolling out into our community to protect our citizens.
Well, it's great your team, the law enforcement around here who've suffered loss themselves,
Absolutely.
Lost their homes and the damage, but they're on the job trying to help the community.
Right. There's been many first responders that lost their homes and everything they own, just like many members of the community. And those guys that lost everything are still out here working every day and keeping their community safe. And we're working to try to support them.
To get the right information, and there's so much information out there, some correct, some incorrect.
Right.
To get the right information in terms of fatalities, what can you tell me so far what authorities have learned about those folks who didn't make it?
Well, we're still working through that. The USAR teams, the U.S. Search and Rescue teams, as well as our teams, are still conducting that. So, communication has been a problem. We lost, just like everybody else, we lost a lot of our communication capability, and just now starting to get some of that back. Governor Scott was just amazing in his support and coming into town a couple of days ago and said, "What's your biggest priority?"
Right.
We told him we've got to be able to communicate because after the storm hit, I wasn't able to talk to my command personnel. I wasn't able to talk to the police chiefs.
Right.
And so it was just a very disheartening situation to not be able to communicate with one another. So Governor Scott arranged for 200 AT&T cell phones to be delivered, and they were delivered within hours of him making that happen. So people stepping up and just helping this community and providing us the resources we need. We're going to recover a little bit more every day. And I tell you what's amazing is I rolled out I stayed at the sheriff's office during the storm and rolled out probably when winds were around 50 to 60 miles an hour, trying to make my way up to the emergency operations center. And when I turned, I had to run over a back gate to get out. And when I turned to go north on 77, just to see the utter destruction of the community that we live in every day was so heartbreaking. But to step back and realize that we're only on day 3 of recovery. I know it has seemed like it's been 6 months.
Right.
There have been 3 very hard days, but we're on day 3 of recovery. And when you look at the progress that's been made, here in this community with clearing of the roadways and all the teams that are here working on that, the law enforcement resources, just everything that's come here, it's really a lot has been accomplished.
A lot of agencies.
In 3 weeks. Now this is a long-term event. We're going to be recovering for a long time, but every day it's going to get a little better.